Hi, it's Jehovah's Laws. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter into the gates, into the city. For without are dogs, and sorcerers, and whoremongers, and murderers, and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. Blessed are they that do his commandments. Just keep telling that to yourself. That way there'll be no excuse when he asks for your commandment knowledge, for you to recite his commandments on his holy mountain. What are your words going to be? Your own and your excuses? Or are they going to be God's holy words and therefore receiving his mercy for knowing it? Now you decide. One way goes up, the other way goes down. One way goes that way, the other way goes that way. You see what I mean? One's thumbs up, one's thumbs down. You decide whether that thumb points up or down by what you know, and who you teach, and what you teach. So be very careful what you teach. Don't do as the other churches. They're not teaching the holy words anymore. Teach what I'm teaching, the holy words. No other gods, no graven image, no take name in vain. Remember Sabbath day, honor father and mother. No kill, no adultery, no steal, no lie, and no covet. Remember, folks, the 10. Ye cannot sin. So if I'm teaching you that ye cannot sin with 10, and I know all 10, then I'm great. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. The same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Don't you wish to be great also? Then teach them. Teach them in your churches. Teach them to yourself. But teach them. First start with yourself, and then you can teach others. Then you too can be great by teaching others the same. As soon as they know them, you'll become great through them. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach them so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. So I just taught you the words that you need in quick newbie form. Now I'm about to do them in holy form, which I also know. Here's the newbie form and how long it takes, and why there'll be no excuse for you not knowing them, especially since I arrived on the scene. You ready? For the gospel of great iniquities, no take anger in rivers, acting on the father, mother, and the killed that is to kill them. See, it only takes a couple of seconds to say them. So you're telling God that you haven't got 3 seconds, 91/10 form? Gentlemen, that's not acceptable. So if you don't have time for God, do you think God will have time to deal with your excuses for not running his commandments Judgment Day? Or will he move on to somebody you did have time for? What did Jesus say? He said, cast not your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. So, you think he's going to cast his pearls upon you that you're just going to turn and trample them? Or is he going to give them to the ones who will keep them and make money off of them? Which ones would you give your pearls to? Somebody who's going to stomp them into the ground and turn and kill you? Or the one who's going to make good use of those pearls? So he asks you to keep his commandments. Blessed are they that do them. Blessed are they that keep them. 1 John chapter 2 verse 4. He who saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. So am I lying when I say you should know them? Let your light so shine before men. You see how bright that light is? It takes a while for it to dissipate, it's so bright. And yet you don't believe me. That's alright. He didn't believe the light when he was in the world last time. So why would you believe him now? Anyway, here's the Holy Version. For you who do take the time. Blessed are you. Blessed are ye that keepeth his words. Here they are, Exodus chapter 20, verses 1 to 26, word for word, 8 to 11, King James Version, the Ten Commandments. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt by house bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods for me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bound thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and shewing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not own guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor, and do other work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor the son, nor the daughter, the manservant, or the maidservant, or the cattle, or the stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the Sabbath day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day, and honored thy father and thy mother, that thy days may belong upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet the neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet the neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. And all the people saw the thunderings, and the lightnings, and the noise of the trumpet, and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they were removed, and stood afar off. And they said unto Moses, Speak thou with us, and we will hear, but let not God speak with us, lest we die. And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for that is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. And the people stood afar off, and Moses drew near unto the thick darkness where God was. And the Lord said unto Moses, Thus thou shalt say unto the children of Israel, You shall not make with me gods of silver, neither shall ye make unto you gods of gold. An altar of earth thou shalt make unto me, and shalt sacrifice thereon thy burnt offerings and thy peace offerings, thy sheep and thy oxen. In all places where I record my name, I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee. And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone, thou shalt not build it of hewn stone, for if thou lift up thy tool upon it, thou hast polluted it. Neither shalt thou go up by steps unto mine altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered thereon. And there it is, folks. World's greatest commandments, greatest ever written. And they weren't from the world, they were from God. And the world hated God for making them, and would not follow them. And yet there's someone who knows them very, very well. And so God would be well pleased with him. Yet you knew him not, made fun of him, cast him out as evil. So you failed the second time, haven't you? You're failing, world, by not keeping his commandments in your churches and in yourselves.